Hello, my name is Michael Corso. I'm the Director of Financial Aid here at William-Paterson University. And for the next 15 minutes or so, I'll be talking to you about financial aid in general, and then financial aid specific here to William-Paterson University. And I hope that what you hear today will help you in your financial aid experience, specifically at William-Paterson, and then which will help you in your academic performance. Our goal is to have financial aid in the background and that your academic performance is in the foreground. And that's the most important part of your experience here at the university. So please take your phone out and be ready to take screenshots of what I'm going to show you in the next few minutes. So here we go. We are here to help. Here's our contact information, our email address, and our phone number. We're to help you before you enter the university, while you're here, and even after you graduate. So applying for financial aid all starts with the FAFSA. If you're going to be starting next fall, 2023, you will need to complete the 2023-2024 FAFSA using yours and your family's 2021 income. And our school code is at the bottom there, 002625. If you're starting this spring, you would be completing the 2022-2023 FAFSA using your family's 2020 tax returns. So again, 2023-2024 is for those students beginning next fall. 2022-2023 is for those students starting this spring. For those students who are New Jersey residents, that means you have lived here for at least 12 months, you have the opportunity to receive state funding. Once you complete the FAFSA, you'll want to wait maybe about a week or so, and then go to this website, NJFAMS. That is the website for New Jersey, where you can find out your eligibility for any New Jersey state funding. And the two main state fundings would be New Jersey TAG, Tuition Aid Grant, and EOF, Educational Opportunity Fund. There's a third one that's called NJ STARS 2. That's for any student who is a transfer student from a county college who received NJ STARS at that county college. The state of New Jersey often will ask questions of students, and the way to discover if you are being asked those questions is to go to this website. Some students can receive over $8,000 in free money from the state of New Jersey. Some students, unfortunately, do not receive that money because they fail to answer the questions at this website. So please make sure that you go to this website. In addition, any mail, whether it be email or snail mail that you receive from the Higher Education Student Assistance Authority, that's what HESA stands for, please open it and read it, because that's also from the state of New Jersey. Once you receive state funding, you must complete your FAFSA each year by April 15th, or you will forfeit any state funding for the next year. There are direct and indirect costs associated with the university. Direct costs are those charges paid directly to William-Paterson University. These include tuition, fees, and room and board if you reside on campus. Indirect costs are those costs you may incur while attending William Patterson University, but not paid directly to the university. These include transportation to and from the university, miscellaneous expenses, and room and board if you commute to the university. So direct costs for commuter students would be tuition and fees. And direct costs for resident students would be tuition and fees and housing and meals. Here's some common federal aid programs. The federal Pell Grant is based on need. This information comes from the FAFSA, and basically the lower the family's income, the higher the financial aid from the Pell Grant. Right now, it's about $6,800. Associated with the federal Pell Grant is the Federal Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant. Each university and college is given a specific amount of money that we can spend for Pell Grant eligible students. Once we run out of that money, we don't have any more money to give. The Teacher Education Assistance for College and Higher Education Grant is a grant for those students who want to be teachers. And students can receive between $3,000 and $4,000 a year for certain specific programs. And they must then promise and sign a contract that they will teach for 4 years in a high-need school system upon graduation. There are federal direct loans, which we'll talk about in a few moments, and parent loans for undergraduate students, also called PLUS loans. There's also the Federal Work-Study Program. Once again, the federal government gives each institution a specific amount of money for the student to receive while they're working either on campus or off campus. So students can earn the state minimum wage. Currently, it's $13 an hour. Beginning in January, it'll go up to $14 an hour. Students can work in offices, they could work in labs, they can work in the athletic department, in the music department, in a wide variety of departments to receive not only payment, but also valuable experience. And again, some New Jersey programs. TAG at all four-year institutions is only for full-time students, part-time for county colleges. And then again, the EOF program and the Governor Urban Scholarship Program. And I also mentioned NJ Stars for those students who received NJ Stars while they were at the community college. Now, exciting this year is tuition-free opportunities here at the university. There is the Garden State Guarantee for juniors and seniors, that's third and fourth year students, and the Pledge for Success for first and second year students, freshmen and sophomores. If your family's income is between $0 and $65,000 and you are a resident of the state of New Jersey, once you receive any federal or state funding or any institutional scholarships, and there's still a balance for tuition and mandatory fees, the Pledge for Success for freshmen and sophomores will cover whatever the scholarships do not cover for, again, tuition and mandatory fees. This does not cover housing or meal plans. The same for Garden State Guarantee for juniors and seniors. If your income is between $0 and $65,000, once federal, state, and institutional scholarships or grants are applied, and there's any remaining balance for tuition and mandatory fees, then Garden State Guarantee will cover the difference. If your family's income is between $65,000 and $1 and $80,000, then you will only have to pay up to $7,500 a year for tuition. It's a really good deal. And that's some more information about it. In addition to completing the FAFSA and filling out all the information on that NJFAMS website, you must complete any verification that the federal government requires, as well as any information from the state. If you do not complete that information, you will not be eligible for Pledge for Success or Garden State Guarantee. A brief word about student loans. There's two types of direct student loans. One is called the subsidized, and the other is the unsubsidized. Subsidized means that the government pays the interest for you while you're going to school. That means that the interest doesn't build up or capitalize. It doesn't accrue. So let's say you borrow $14,000 in a subsidized loan. When you graduate, you only owe $14,000. The interest only begins to accrue and capitalize after you graduate. Why? Well, because while you're in school, the federal government was paying the interest on your subsidized loan. Not so with the unsubsidized loan. The government does not pay the interest for you on the unsubsidized loan. The interest begins to accrue once the loan is dispersed. The interest rate for these loans is set every July 1st. So this past year, the interest rate for these loans was set at 4.99%. The parent loan for undergraduate students is a loan that parents can take out to help students pay for college. It's based on credit worthiness, and the current interest rate for that loan is 7.54%. For more information about student loans or any federal program, please go to studentaid.gov. How much can a student borrow? Well, freshmen can borrow $3,500 in a subsidized loan and $2,000 in an unsubsidized loan. Sophomores, $4,500 in a subsidized and $2,000 in an unsubsidized. Juniors and seniors, $5,500 in a subsidized and $2,000 in the unsubsidized. This is the William Paterson portal, also referred to as WP Connect. This is the financial aid section, but there's much more to WP Connect and financial aid. There's a registrar, there's billing, there's many other areas. Here, you can check out your financial aid awards. You can see if you owe any documents or paperwork to the financial aid office. You can apply for financial aid here. You could apply for summer financial aid beginning in April. You can complete the New Jersey financial aid information. Remember NJFAMS, there's a link right here to NJFAMS. You can complete something called a financial aid authorization for Title IV. You could cancel loans if you don't want them anymore. You could reduce loans. You can reinstate loans. This is a very robust site that you'll be spending a lot of time on, not only for financial aid, but for billing and registrar and many other areas. In addition to WP Connect, we also communicate with students through your William Paterson email account. So please refer to your William Paterson email account for information, because we'll be sending you important information there as well. As I mentioned earlier, there's federal work study available to students. If you are interested in the federal work study program, you will need to sit down for some kind of an interview, and more information about that will be here at this link. So you could click onto this link and find out more information there. Again, we pay the state minimum wage of $13 an hour, and it will go up to $14 an hour beginning January 1st. One of the good things about this is you never have to leave campus for most of the jobs. In order to continue to receive financial aid once you're in school, you must maintain satisfactory academic progress. And this is our policy. You must have a cumulative completion GPA of 2.0 or better, a cumulative completion rate of 67% or better. So you don't want to fail or withdraw from too many courses because that affects your completion rate. Now, things happen in life, and we call those extenuating circumstances. You may get in a car accident. You may have an extensive illness. A parent may get sick. Things like that happen. And so the government allows us to grant you an appeal. And that process would be that you would provide documentation and you would write an appeal letter. And that would go to a committee. The committee would review your documentation, review your appeal letter, and then if it's sufficient, they would grant you appeal. You would be placed on a semester of probation. And during that semester of probation, you could not earn any F grades, an FN grade, a D or D plus, or withdrawal. There's also special circumstances in life that affect your ability to pay. And you can't put that on the FAFSA. So again, the federal government has provisions to help students and families navigate this process. On our financial aid webpage, we have forms for you. It's called the Special Condition Request Form. So let's say one of your parents become unemployed or disabled, or they retire, or unfortunately, a parent may pass away, or divorce or separation occurs, or any one of these other items. That really affects your ability to pay for the university. The government allows us to work with you once you complete this special condition form, and one of my staff members will work with you and will remove the information on the FAFSA because that's no longer valid, and will then use only the current information. So let's say someone becomes unemployed. We'll remove the information of the job that's no longer valid, and we'll only use the current information. And hopefully that will get you more financial aid to help pay for your education. So once again, here's our contact information. This is our website, and we have a lot of good information there. I really encourage you to go to our website and read through it. This is, again, the New Jersey FAM site. The next link is to Student Enrollment Services. They're like our one-stop shop. They assist you with some of the basic financial aid questions, basic billing questions, and basic registration questions. They really are your ally as you start your education and all the way through it, right up through graduation and beyond. Here's our phone number, our email address, and again, a reminder about WP Connect Student Portal and the use of your email address. Thank you again for your attention. I hope that this was helpful. And remember, we're here for you, not only at the beginning, but all throughout your education and beyond. Have a good career.